Welcome to the Sanford Edible Garden Trail. Today I'm with Jackie from Blue Dog Farm. We're going to talk supply chains. So what does that mean? It's about if you've got a small scale farmer who has with this amazing produce and you've got a buyer who wants to buy it, how do we get these people together? Okay, so if this interests you, it certainly does me. Just hang on a moment and we're going to chat with Jackie. Okay, so Jackie, hello. Thanks for being with us again. Today we're talking REKO, something like that. It's Scandinavian. I'm really curious. I keep hearing about it. What is it? We're in Jackie's backyard, by the way, and she's made this beautiful cup of coffee. Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers. Thank you.
REKO is a supply chain problem solver. So it is like an online farmers market where consumers and vendors are in a Facebook group. The vendors post what they have for sale during the week. The customers will comment to order and they then pay the vendor online directly into their bank account, the full price. And then in Dayboro's case, they will drive through a car park on Saturday morning between the hours of 11 and 12 a.m. and pick up their produce. It's that easy. So it's an online farmers market, and I think we've got maybe 30 vendors now. We've got everything from pork, lamb, chicken, beef, honey, deodorant, lip balms, even this beautiful cake this morning came from Kurt Lavelle at Project Salubrious. He comes up every week. He bakes just for REKO.
Okay, so it's local growers or local makers. Is that right?
That's really important.
Okay.
Is that everything must be either made, as in the case of this cake, or grown, as in the case of Blue Dog Farm salad, by the person who is selling it. We have no resellers, and that way we keep everything local.
Okay, so it's using Facebook as a platform.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and all right, so we'll work through the process. So I join the Facebook group,
mm-hmm.
and I look for that week, and I'm seeing a whole heap of options of things that I could buy that are available that week.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then I basically decide what I want,
mm-hmm.
and transfer
say, one,
money.
Please.
Okay.
Transfer the money. Yep.
Okay, and then on Saturday morning,
Yep.
I drive through. I pull up somewhere.
Yep.
And what happens? I wind down
You
my
don't
window.
even pull up.
You just
You just put your window down and we throw it in.
Okay, and so then I get it delivered.
Yep.
So this came about during COVID, or is
Well,
it?
the model has been running since 2013 in Scandinavia. It was started by a Finnish farmer who came up with the idea. He wasn't particularly tech savvy, but he did come up with the idea. And now there are 500 of these little local groups in Scandinavia. Okay. There are some more in Canada and North America. I saw it in February, and then when COVID happened, it was really clear that something had to change because all of my restaurant sales had dried up. And I had never really had a satisfactory supply chain in my own town. So this has solved that problem.
Okay. So the first question people might have, which is what I had when I first heard about it, is, so what's the significance? Because I know there's a big significance here. Why not just have a farmer's market? What's this offering that's different?
Do you know this? What was the significance? The value is most clear when you have a rainy Saturday morning. So 2 weeks ago it was raining. The night before, I had packed all the salad that I needed, only as much as what had been ordered. Saturday morning, I got up, I put the salad in my car. I left home an hour before REKO. I didn't have to take any tables, tent, signage, point of sale equipment or extra stock.
Okay.
I handed the salad out and it was all done. I didn't have to stand around for 6 hours in the rain and then pack up and bring all of my wet equipment home.
Okay.
It's so easy for vendors.
Right. And so does this mean that if you're a person who's not a professional grower, but you just happen to have a whole lot of beautiful oranges one season, and does that mean that they can sell through this sort of model?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you have a glut at home, it's important that you are food safe. So that's not a problem if you have too many oranges, but you can't be making cakes in your home kitchen if it's not a certified kitchen.
Okay, but if you had excess produce, then this is a way.
Absolutely.
So you don't need, so I can see the difference there. So if I just had a whole lot of oranges, I'm not likely to go and pay to set up a stall and stand there and sell it. It's just not accessible. It's just not practical, is it? But you're saying this way, I could just say, for a couple of weeks there do you specify the amount? Like I've got 5 kilograms of oranges.
First in, best dressed.
Right, and then that's a way of exchanging that with local people. I like that.
Yeah.
Because that's...
It's
like
just
connecting. It's connecting the groups. Because as a buyer, when you want to buy local, it's about, well, where do we find this food?
That's exactly
Where
right.
do we find
Where
it?
do we find it, and how much effort do we really want to go to access it? In this situation, you're just driving into a car park on Saturday morning, and all of your vendors are lining up there waiting to put the produce through your window, which is COVID safe, by the way.
So you don't even need to get out. Okay, so where does what's the name? REKO. What is it?
So the spelling is REKO.
Okay.
So REKO, the RE is for Regel. I can't speak Finnish or Swedish, but Regel means fair. But we can say that it is responsible. Okay. Consumption, the KO, is for consumption. So you have fair consumption or responsible consumption.
Wonderful. Okay, well, that makes a lot of sense. So are you the first person to bring it to Australia?
There are some others. I don't think that there is actually a lot of selling happening. I know that there is a great group just started on the central coast of New South Wales. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
So there are 2 groups.
Great option.
And we think we received some money from Regional Development Australia for Moreton Bay to have a digital marketing strategy developed for 3 or more groups. So we may have one in North Lake soon, Redcliffe and Samford, so that there'll be a little bit more bigger footprint.
Okay, so if somebody's interested, what do you need to set something up like this? You would need a certain number of people supplying?
You just build it and then they come. That's all we did. I built a Facebook account in one night, and the next morning I woke up and went, oh my God, what have I done? And quickly rang some people who grow food. And the following weekend we had our first pickup.
Often. That's amazing. And so many people kept saying to me, have you heard about this REKO thing, Suzanne? And I was like, what is it?
It's a phenomenon.
I need to go and check it out, because I love the idea that you've just got this laneway somewhere and people are like just driving up and winding down and like getting their produce through the window. I need to do it just to have that experience.
And people post photos of their haul, all the things that they got when they get home.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for explaining it. Wouldn't this be wonderful? This could be a great model that we could keep sharing about here in Australia, and
I think that
connect. So it's more opportunity to be able to buy local from people who wouldn't otherwise set up a stall and sell their produce.
Reducing waste. Yeah.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
If you like this video, please like it, write a comment, and otherwise follow us on the Samford Edible Garden Trail, where we visit people like Jackie and we visit their gardens and we talk about edible food, and we try and inspire each other to grow a little bit more food in our own backyards and support local growers like Jackie. So thanks for being part of it, and join us for the next visit, the next garden, and be part of the trail. See you later.